Hey guys, hey, Jay Macklin here, Platinum Living Realty. Hey, I wanted to do a quick little tip and tricks about staying relevant. We've had this conversation in our office for a couple weeks now going into the new year, and now we're here in the new year. I want to talk about being relevant to a buyer and being relevant to a seller. So I created a quick little list, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Some of the things that we should be focusing on as agents to become relevant and to stay relevant within our buyers, and I thought I would create this here for you. Things that we should do to stay relevant with a buyer, right? What do buyers want? Buyers want houses, right? Provide them and show them that you have houses that they can't get or they don't think they can get. If all we're doing is giving buyers the listings that are on the MLS, then guess what? They don't need us, guys. They can get that from Zillow and Realtor.com and all your other websites out there that don't ask for a registration, right? So off-market homes, expired, canceled, pre-foreclosures, builder closeouts, coming soons, and FSBOs, right? Predictive analytics. If you can show them that you have access to homes that they can't get, you instantly become more relevant, right? The next one is show them that you're a negotiator. Prove to them that you can out-negotiate other people, that you're a skilled negotiator by presenting your list price ratio for clients versus the average agent, right? On average, I can get my clients a 6 or 7 or 8% off list. The average agent is usually around 3 or 4, whatever the numbers are. Just make sure that they're accurate and they're truthful. The other part is representation and expert advice. If you don't give the buyers a buyer presentation, it will be very hard to articulate your value, right? So most of the time when you meet a buyer, most agents meet buyers and they go show them a house. Before you do that, why not sit them down and actually have a buyer presentation? It's really easy to do. You can have a digital presentation like this, or you can do a book, or you could have some kind of product or something that shows that I'm here to represent you on any house, not just that specific house that you inquired on or requested to go see. So anyway, those are just a couple tips. Let's move to sellers. How to stay relevant to the seller. This gets a little deeper, a little harder, a little bit more. There's a lot more commoditization in the business out there. So number one is sellers want buyers, right? Buyers want houses, sellers want buyers. That's it. The main reason they need a real estate agent is to find a buyer. Now, obviously, in that process, you're going to market for the buyers. You're going to market the home. You're going to market the home to the price, and then you're going to find the buyer by the marketing ways that you do marketing, right? So marketing strategy, show them that you have buyers by showing them your marketing strategy. Sellers want to know that you're a marketer and not just a facilitator or someone who's going to pop it in the MLS and put a sign in the yard and hope somebody other agent brings it, or brings the buyer. Number three, based on that, you have to have a targeted market based on historic data, right? If I can pull the last 5 or 6 homes of a listing that sold like that property, and I can find a common denominator by the 5 or 6 last buyers that bought a house like the sellers, then I might be able to predict who the buyer might be based on those common denominators. Occupation, gender, wherever, religion, doesn't matter. So if you can find that the last 5 buyers of this specific house were female doctors that moved here from Minnesota, or a common denominator, let's say 2 of them, then you have an idea of where you should be targeting your market. Anyway, just an idea on that. Digital versus offline, right? Websites versus magazines. 93% of buyers start online. If you guys are showing sellers that you're going to put their home in a magazine, you and I both know that is placating the seller. That doesn't get buyers. It may make them think that it does, but it doesn't. And we all know that. Buyers in waiting. Show, if you guys have a list of buyers, if you could say, hey, look, I've got a list of buyers. In fact, I scrubbed my list of over 15,000 buyers in our database, and I've actually got a list of 120 people that match your home's criteria, then that's proof that your marketing works. So negotiating is obviously another piece of that, and that's the next step, right? Negotiating strategy. If you guys do not have a negotiating strategy, if you don't have a way to show them that when an offer comes in, that you have a strategy on how to negotiate, then you become less relevant. So you have to show them marketing. You got to show them that you have buyers, and proof of that marketing works, and then you have to negotiate and prove that it does work as well. I have a list price ratio of X. Average agent has a list price ratio of this. That shows that you're either a good negotiator or that you know how to price the home well. So you really have to have a very good negotiating strategy and walk them through that and show them. I'm telling you guys, when you use this, it's lights out. It'll work. So anyway, hope you guys like it. If you have any questions on anything you see, let me know. We'll talk more in the next segment about our unique selling proposition. All right. See you guys. Bye.